Today's August 14th. This is an error occurred.
It's broadcasting now. Hello, everyone. Looks like we are live. Welcome to Velocity Live. Today we have exciting stories from Walmart, Kroger, Ocado over in the UK, convenience store giant 7-Eleven, and many more. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Velocity This Week Live, your go-to source for all things private brand, private label, retailer-owned brand, store brands, own brands, you name it, whatever you'd like to call it.
That's a lot.
It is.
Hi, I'm Laraine Durham, Vice President of Marketing and Events at the Velocity Institute. Welcome.
Welcome, everyone. And I'm Christopher Durham, President of the Velocity Institute. We're here to keep you up to date on the latest trends, news, and updates in the private brand industry. Today is Wednesday, August 14th, and this is our, fourth or fifth episode as we continue to bring you the freshest private brand news and insights.
Every week we'll cover breaking news where you can get the scoop on the latest developments and innovations, industry insights where you can hear expert opinions and analyses on industry trends, challenges, and opportunities, and hear about upcoming events so you can stay in the know about our upcoming events at the Velocity Institute.
So join us. Let's see here. Let me put some slides on the screen. Always exciting to get the technology working. So join us every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live here on LinkedIn or YouTube, wherever you'd like to watch it. And if you'd like to leave comments and questions, feel free, and we will answer them if we can.
And don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode.
Absolutely. So our first story up. But before we do, don't forget, if you'd like to leave a comment, please do. This is a live stream, so if I see something somebody said, I might answer your question.
We'll answer in real time.
Absolutely. Our first story up from...
you want to talk about the private brand?
Oh, you are exactly right. So we always do every week, and I was completely forgetting it. Our private brand picks, those kind of things we're using, we love, we hate, you name it. I like.
No, we haven't used that.
We have not used this, absolutely. So,
what is it?
For many of you who may have seen, I published a book, 4 or 5 years ago called Vanguard Vintage Originals that is all private brand vintage packaging dating back to the early 1800s. It's a coffee table style book, beautiful photography shot by Terry from Terry Studios in Cincinnati, Ohio. It's available on Amazon right now. So I'd like to show you some of that packaging as well. This is actually called lunchbox potato chips. For those of you who remember the old kind of delivery style potato chips,
99
Charles
cents.
Chips kind of things. That's what this is. This whole container was 99 cents.
Mm-hmm.
Late 60s, early 70s from Safeway.
Cool.
Yeah.
I remember some of our neighbors got the delivery of the Charles chips.
Yeah, we used to get them as a
Came
kid
in the-
too.
in the metal
I don't
can.
remember them being in like this in the
No,
grocery store. This is
that's
before my time.
before our time.
Let's see here. Does it say safe? It says they were headquartered in Oakland at the time, so not even Pleasanton. A Safeway guaranteed product.
All right.
So pretty snazzy. You don't see a lot of paper packages this old. So.
Not that it have survived.
No, not that have survived.
Certainly. And the one that I have is from Publix. It's their Greenwise brand, gluten-free whey protein powder, vanilla flavor. I've been big into protein lately, and so I'm always trying different types of protein powder, looking for one that hits all my requirements and still is a good price point. So this one we use at home for shakes or smoothies. One scoop has 15 grams of protein, 80 calories, and I like the green.
We've been making Ninja Creamy ice creams out of it too.
Oh, I wasn't going to go there, but yes, we.
Oh, that's okay.
We got a Ninja Creamy, and been trying out different protein ice creams in the Ninja Creaming. So that's just part of another journey we've been on.
Well, but it's, the creamy is certainly a trend out there just in the food world and grocery world in general. So it's a good way to add a little bit of protein and make your frozen dessert a little bit more healthy.
Yeah.
All right, our first story up. We're going to talk about Walmart and a whole bunch of other stuff. So Walmart continues to reign supreme in the world of retailer-owned brands, private brands, securing the top 5 spots among private brands in the U.S., according to the latest data from Numerator. Meanwhile, Kroger's value brand Smartway has emerged. Smartway has emerged as the fastest growing private brand, highlighting a shift in consumer preferences towards retailer-owned brands. Numerator is a data and tech company specializing in market research, released its update earlier last week, called the Private Brand Trends Tracker, which provides comprehensive insights into private brand performance across various product sectors and retail channels. The tracker also reflects consumer sentiment towards store-branded products, revealing intriguing trends. So Numerator, if you're out there, I'd love to talk to you. Maybe we'll get you on the show and we can talk about this. So let's take a look at some of the trends. The key insights there: nearly every U.S. household purchased private brand products in categories. Here's the category slide. In categories like grocery, health and beauty, and household items over the past year, with private brand goods accounting for 24% of total units sold across the 10 major product sectors. So I don't think anybody's surprised by that. Walmart's dominance in the private brands market is clear, with 5 of its brand Great Value, Equate, Mainstays, Market Side, and Freshness Guaranteed, which is their produce-y kind of brands, leading in household penetration. I don't think that's a huge surprise either, given Walmart's just sheer volume.
Number of stores, yeah.
Right. A lot of people shop at Walmart, so a lot of people buy Walmart private brands. No big surprise there. Over half of U.S. households purchased products from these brands in the last year, with Great Value alone reaching 86% penetration.
Everybody knows Great Value.
So 86% of half of America had a Great Value product in their cabinet.
I think we do.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. Kroger's Smartway brand, which they launched in late 2022, which is their value tier brand, has quickly become a standout, recording a staggering 135% growth in sales volume over the past year. I think that's largely driven by they're adding additional SKUs, and it's just great price points on that and a decent product. Other fast-growing private brands included Dollar Tree's Be Pure Beauty brand at 92%, Walgreens Complete Home at 59%. While price remains a key driver for private brand purchases, with 43% of consumers opting for these products to save money, there is still skepticism about quality. Only 29% of consumers believe private brand products match the quality of name brands, though 58% acknowledge the above average value they offer for the price. So it's all in how you ask the question there. Across sectors, private brand products saw the highest share in office, 38.7%, home and garden at 32.5%, and tools and home improvement, 29%. The grocery sector also showed a strong presence, with private brands accounting for 23.8% of unit volume. Club stores like Costco and Sam's Club lead in private brand share. So I think, there we go, with 33% of total units sold in these channels. Aldi and Trader Joe's, of course, kind of titans of the industry. They are the most reliant on private brands, with these products making up 80 to 69% of their overall sales volume, respectively. The Numerator Private Brand Tracker, which draws on data from Numerator's TrueView and Numerator Insights, offers a detailed look at private brand trends across multiple sectors, highlighting the growing importance and evolving perception of private brand products in the retail landscape. As private brands continue to gain traction, major retailers like Walmart and Kroger are well positioned to capitalize on this trend. And of course, this is what we do. We talk about it, offering consumers affordable alternatives without compromising on quality.
Excellent.
So it's you next.
All right. Well, in our next story, it's about Ocado.
Yep.
British online supermarket giant Ocado is taking significant steps to reduce packaging waste by launching a pilot program featuring pre-filled, refillable containers for pasta, rice, and laundry products. This innovative initiative aims to cut down on single-use plastics while maintaining the convenience that Ocado customers have come to expect. Starting this month, Ocado shoppers can purchase basmati rice in 2-kilogram containers, and penne pasta in 1-kilogram containers, all within the new packaging scheme. Later this year, the program will expand to include non-bio laundry detergent and fabric softener, each available in 3-liter containers as part of the Ocado Reuse Initiative. Simon Hinks, who is Ocado Retail's product director, expressed pride in the company's pioneering efforts, stating, "We're proud to be the first major supermarket to pilot an online reusable packaging scheme. Our customers are already used to giving their bags back to our drivers for recycling, so this is really a sensible next step for us to help our customers reduce single-use plastic on products they buy frequently." The refillable containers, made from recyclable rigid plastics and designed to be reused over 60 times, replace up to 5 single-use plastic packages. Berry Global provides the containers, while the infrastructure for collection and refilling has been developed in collaboration with the Refill Coalition. The Refill Coalition, established by reuse and refill experts Go Unpackaged, includes major retailers like Aldi UK and supply chain solution providers CHEP. Supported by funding from Innovate UK's Smart Sustainable Plastic Packaging Challenge Fund, the coalition aims to set the industry standard for reusable packaging with the hopes of expanding this eco-friendly solution across the sector. While Ocado is leading the charge with its pilot program, it is not alone in exploring pre-filled options as sustainable alternatives to in-store refill schemes. Other UK retailers, such as Asada, are also trialing similar initiatives, although some have begun to phase out traditional in-store refill solutions in favor of these new methods. A recent poll conducted by Ocado Retail revealed that 1 in 3 UK adults already opts for refillable pantry staples, and 3/4 of respondents expressed interest in seeing more refillable options in supermarkets, provided there is no compromise on cost or product quality. As the retail industry continues to innovate, Ocado's pilot program represents a promising step forward in reducing packaging waste and promoting sustainability in everyday shopping habits.
So Ocado, the online retailer in the UK, what do you think of all of this?
I mean, we've seen other people in the US trying similar things like this. I think they've got an edge up in that they've already got people coming around to drop off and can also pick up at the same time.
They've got a smaller footprint, right? The urban areas of the UK are significantly smaller than the vastness of the United States. Right?
Well, yeah, there's that. And also, as a customer, I don't have to do anything except maybe put the containers out on the porch for the guy to pick up. So as long as it's not costing me anymore, as long as the product is the same, oh yeah, sure, I'll put my containers out for you to pick up.
So you mentioned Asda, not Asada. Asda which is partially still owned by Walmart, so it's kind of that big box mass store doing some of these, not these specific ones, but similar. What would you think of the idea when it transfers to a store like that?
Well, the problem is always the customer bringing the container back. That's always the problem.
It's always an execution issue.
So it's just hard to get. You'd have to give some kind of incentive for them to bring it back, or they probably wouldn't do it, honestly. Some sort of, get a nickel or some more substantial. Maybe if they paid a deposit on the container. But then again, I'm not going to pay more for the container.
Well, and we've seen deposits.
Lots of ways to do that.
So, I mean, we had folks at the sustainability conference 2 years ago talk about that, which is a good time to mention, and we'll mention it more in detail later. But sustainability and private brands obviously near and dear to our hearts. We do a sustainability event here in the U.S. every year. This year it'll be in Phoenix, Arizona, October 22nd and 23rd. So tickets are on sale right now, $7.95 for early birds. If you haven't bought your tickets, make sure and get there. And I've got a few speaking slots open that I'm still filling in.
We'll be there.
Looking for retailers and smart people to talk about sustainability. And then I've got 1 or 2 sponsor slots still open. So we'd love to have you join us in Phoenix, Arizona. All right, story number 3. Grocery Outlet is expanding its offering by launching a new retailer-owned brand assortment, starting with Simply Go. So here you can see it, little minor logo up in the top. It's cute, right? The assortment is now available in stores. The discount grocer plans to roll out additional private brands, including Go Home and Haven and Go Paw and Pampers. A grocery outlet is Go. It's a yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, you get it.
Super
Right?
cute.
It's clever.
Do they have? I've never heard of.
They're
the
only in
grocery
California.
All right.
And I think a bunch of this team came from Safeway Albertsons, so you can see
right
kind
there.
of they
Yeah.
well, and that expertise certainly
Mhm.
evolves out of them. So the brands will launch later this year. Or the other brands will launch later this year, marking a significant step in its strategy to provide customers with affordable, high-quality products. The Simply Go brand includes a variety of staples such as beverages, dairy, baking essentials, and pasta. Go Home and Haven will cater to household essentials and personal care products, while Go Paw and Pamper, as you can imagine, will focus on pet and accessories. So RJ Sheedy, here he is, says we remain on track to introduce approximately 100 new private brand SKUs by the end of this year. These initial products offer better value and inventory consistency for our customers and deliver improved margins for Grocery Outlet and its operators. So Grocery Outlet kind of lives in that, not really a Costco, not really a traditional grocery store, kind of in between space. And they've done markdowns and all. I mean, I think at one time they did dented cans and all kinds of crazy things.
Oh, kind of like the
I mean, they're
market
kind of
kinda
finding this
concept.
value place. Over the past year, Grocery Outlet has been diligently developing its new private brand assortment. During a recent conference call discussing the company's second quarter results, Sheedy highlighted that these retail-owned brand products offer superior value compared to the items they replace, all while boosting margins for store operators. The company is supporting this initiative with in-store signage and other messaging to ensure customers are aware of the new value-driven offerings, which we love to see. So often people just put product on a shelf and think, oh, it'll sell, and sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it doesn't. So supporting it with whatever in-store marketing you can is awesome. The announcement of this new private brand assortment coincides with strong sales growth reported by Grocery Outlet for the second quarter, which ended on June 29th. The company saw a net sales increase of 11.7% year over year, reaching $1.13 billion. Comparable store sales rose by 2.9%, driven by a 5.1% increase in transaction numbers, which is great.
Not inflation.
No, so though this was partially offset by a 2.1% decrease in average transaction size, so they had more transactions, but they were a little tiny bit smaller. Despite the sales growth, net income decreased by 42.8% to $14 million. So that net income,
42.8%.
That's a big drop.
What's happening?
Yeah,
what's happening there? That's quite a big drop.
Yeah. In addition to launching new private brands, Grocery Outlet has expanded its footprint, opening 11 new stores and acquiring 40 stores from United Grocery Outlet in the second quarter. The company now operates 524 stores across 16 states, with plans to open between 62 and 64 new stores this year. So pretty aggressive growth.
There.
I mean, you get up to 600 stores pretty quickly there. That's got to help your private brand.
They were mentioning the store's profits. Are these independent operators?
A lot of them are. I think there are some company-owned stores as well, but it's that model where you can start your own store. So I think it's an interesting conversation. Next up, you'll love this one, Laraine.
It's about 7-Eleven. Love 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven is expanding its retailer-owned brand beverage offerings with the launch of 2 new drinks, 7 Select Fusion Energy and 7 Select Rehydrate. These additions to the 7 Select lineup are designed to provide customers with energizing and hydrating options that cater to modern, health-conscious lifestyles like ours.
I know.
The 7 Select Fusion Energy drink introduces a burst of cosmic-inspired flavors like Cosmic Cherry, Rockin' Rainbow, Galactic Citrus, and Paradise Pulse. Each can is packed with high antioxidant vitamin C and essential B6 and B12 vitamins to boost energy, sharpen mental focus, and enhance mood. Notably, 7 Select Fusion Energy is formulated without sugar, gluten, artificial colors, or high fructose corn syrup, offering a healthier alternative in the energy drink market. In addition to the energy drink, 7-Eleven is also rolling out 7 Select Rehydrate, a premium 20-ounce hydration beverage crafted for optimal hydration and immune support. Available in cherry, fruit punch, and grape flavors, 7 Select Rehydrate contains a specialized blend of 5 electrolytes and vitamins. Customers can buy 1 bottle of 7 Select Rehydrate as a special promotion and get another one free until August 27th. With the launch of our new energy drink, 7 Select Fusion Energy, and the new 7 Select Rehydrate hydration beverage, we're providing our customers with innovative, high-quality private brand items crafted to energize and refresh, said Nikki Boyers, Vice President of Private Brands at 7-Eleven. Whether needing a quick boost to help power through the day or a break for hydration, our new beverages are designed to meet the evolving needs of our customers who stay on the go.
So
Love it.
Nikki and I have chatted a number of times, and I love what her and the team are doing there at 7-Eleven. People always ask, how do you get people to speak at the conferences?
Nikki, come speak at our conference.
Exactly. Nikki, if you or your people are watching, these are great stories. We would love to have you join us at the conference. And
I love this. These private brand drinks. One seems like it's catering more to my teenager with the energy drink, and one seems like it's catering more to me with the hydration and the maybe the flavors aren't so galactic sounding, but just regular flavor. So, and I like that they don't have sugar in them because nobody needs more sugar in a drink. And I'm always looking for electrolytes and hydration stuff after a workout. So it'd be great to pop in the 7-Eleven, get some gas, get a hydration beverage, and
another evolving story we'll probably cover next week is I've seen a good bit of talk about 7-Eleven introducing, I think in New York, some of the kind of iconic things from 7-Eleven Japan, the egg salad sandwich and things. Yeah, they're known for their egg salad sandwich at 7-Eleven Japan. It's like a thing.
In Japan, yeah.
There's a 7-Eleven on every corner in Japan. They're everywhere. Oh, thousands and thousands of stores. I mean, when I was in Taiwan, in Taipei, that had the highest concentration of 7-Elevens in the world. You couldn't swing a stick without hitting 7-Eleven.
You could Starbucks in New York
get
City.
Sushi and egg salad and pay your power bill and just
sushi and egg salad.
Yeah, I mean, it was just amazing. It was, but the food was really good. People would go there to eat.
Interesting.
It's just a very different way to approach the business. So I think that's intriguing. All right. Up next, story number 5. Topco's produce private brand Basket and Bushel is partnering with the Tennis Channel. I think this is the second or third year they've done this to launch a dynamic new marketing campaign that brings together fresh produce, professional tennis, and a chance to win a trip to the 2025 Cincinnati Open tennis tournament in Ohio. As part of this campaign, Basket and Bushel, their private brand, has collaborated with the American tennis professionals Bianca Andreescu and Shelby Rogers to create a series of tennis athlete-inspired recipes that showcase the brand's fresh fruits and vegetables. These recipes include a goat cheese zucchini bake and veggie lasagna and are designed to inspire shoppers to incorporate more healthy ingredients into their meals. So Boyd Irving, VP of Exclusive Brands for Associated Food Stores, which is a Topco member, said, "We're excited to partner again with Tennis Channel to highlight all of the fresh fruits and vegetables available with Basket and Bushel and continue to build awareness of the brand. We know these new recipes will serve up an ace with our shoppers who are always building..."
Pun intended.
Yeah, pun intended. Who are always looking to include more fruits and vegetables in their families' diets. In addition to the featured recipes, the campaign offers shoppers a unique opportunity to win a vacation to the 2025 Western and Southern Open in Cincinnati. Everybody wants to vacation.
Beautiful downtown Cincinnati. We've been there.
We've been. It's lovely. This historic tournament was first played in 1899 and is the nation's longest-running professional tennis event, still held in its original city. The 2024 tournament is set for August 11th through the 19th. So what is today?
Happening now.
It's happening as we speak. Shoppers can enter the sweepstakes by visiting secondservesweeps.com through August 19th. The grand prize includes a 3-night stay in Cincinnati, VIP seats for 2 days of the tournament, round-trip airfare for 2 from a major U.S. airport, and exclusive Tennis Channel merchandise. The lucky winner will be announced on August 21st, so about a week away. This collaboration between Basket and Bushel and the Tennis Channel not only promotes healthy eating through creative recipes, but also gives tennis fans a chance to experience one of the sport's premier events in style. So I love this kind of stuff. I mean, this is where private brands, retailer-owned brands step out of just being a choice on shelf
or just about price,
or just about price, to how do we
something better.
engage, how do we market, how do we involve our shoppers. I think it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And they've done it a couple of years. I know. I know we.
Do we get Tennis Channel in the U.S.?
That is a U.S. channel. Yeah, I'm not a tennis
We're not
aficionado,
tennis
so
we're more pickleball people than tennis people. But tennis is still very big.
It's a big sport for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So we always like to close out and talk about the events. Of course, I mentioned earlier that we have the Velocity Institute Sustainability Summit coming up October 22nd and 23rd. This is our 5th annual summit.
Yes.
It'll be in Phoenix, Arizona. And that one always moves around. So the first year we did it the first 2 years were actually online because of COVID.
You know why. Mm-hmm.
Then we were in Cincinnati and Kroger keynoted. Then we were in Austin, Texas, and Whole Foods keynoted. And this year we'll be in Phoenix, Arizona, and Sprouts will keynote.
Jack Ross.
Jack Ross and her whole team will be there doing a bunch of stuff. So we're excited by that. This conference really focuses on those things that private brand executives have control over. So product, packaging, and the marketing or the messaging. The product being, kind of make it organic, natural, free from chemicals, make sure that children aren't picking it in the rainforest, all those sort of bigger questions around products we're also intimately aware of. Packaging is usually the easiest lever for retailers to pull. I can make it smaller. I can use the right materials. I can use less plastic, whatever that may be. Certainly a big part of the conversation, and marketing and messaging are always the biggest challenge, because those are the ones where retailers and the manufacturers are trying to tell both the internal and external constituents their story without greenwashing. So I want to make sure that you, as a mom who's shopping, I get credit with, and I want to make sure that my presidents and my brand managers and store managers know, and I want to make sure Wall Street knows.
Right.
All the while without having people protest.
That's bad.
Right. So but it's a big challenge for them. If you'd like to attend, speak, exhibit, or sponsor, go to velocityinstitute.org, and you can buy tickets right now. They're on sale for $7.95 at early bird rate.
When's the early bird rate end?
In September, they go up to $9.95.
Buy now.
Yeah, so buy now. It's a great rate. A great Hotel Hyatt Regency in downtown Phoenix.
We have a hotel rate too. If you buy now,
you can book your hotel right now as well. So that's a good deal. And then I have a couple of sponsorships left, one speaking sponsorship and a couple of other ones if you'd like to reach out.
Everybody wants to speak at these. It's a big draw.
So it's a great opportunity. And you could stand on stage where Sprouts and Walmart both were. So pretty exciting.
I mean, who doesn't want to talk to retailers directly?
That's right.
Help
you grow your private brand business. So then in November, we have our 3rd annual Bold Bash. Do you want to tell them about the Bold Bash?
Yes. So it'll be the week of PLMA in November. It's that Monday night. It'll be at Joe's Live. So previously we had held the event in a smaller space and we outgrew it. So now we're going to Joe's Live, where we can hold a lot more people, and we're going to have a band, and we're going to have a whole bunch of new and exciting things. This is a free event. I do ask that you register in advance so I can have your name tag ready for you when you get there. And it's gonna be a big party. So come on.
So if you've attended in the last 2 years, if the fire marshal had showed up, they would have shut us down because we were packed out of
too many people.
The facility we were in. This is actually directly across the street in the same entertainment district. So
not far from
it's very close to
not from
the convention center. And we estimate we should have a great crowd. I mean, it's grown every year. We have a lot of expanded sponsorship opportunities. You can see we actually had a presenting sponsor that we sold to Equator. So Equator, thanks for that. Then MBD and Mark Coleman at Catania Oils. And there's a bunch of opportunities to sponsor. We still have some left. You can do product sampling, swag bags. We have custom specialty cocktails you could sponsor. There's all kinds of neat stuff to really get your brand in front of the retailers who come to the party and they hang out.
There's a lot of retailers that come, and they're very relaxed. It's very casual. So it's just a lot of fun. Hope you can join us.
So, and then during the the Bold Bash, we will be presenting the Bold Awards. So
what are the Bold Awards? This sounds like a new event, Christopher.
Hey.
Adding yet something else.
Yeah. So, I mean, basically, if you've ever gotten an email from me, I have always signed everything that I say, be bold. And it has been my call to action for the private brand industry for the last 15 years. It's been the theme of our conferences. So in sitting down and planning for this year, we decided, hey, let's award members of the private brand industry a Bold Award. And so we will select some number, I don't know, probably 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 individuals and companies, could be retailers, manufacturers, solution partners, but it's really focused on the individuals doing bold things to receive the award. And they'll come up on stage in Chicago. The end of August, I'll actually push out and we'll give you the opportunity to nominate folks for the award.
Can I nominate myself?
You sure can nominate yourself. You can nominate yourself, your friend, your company, somebody you don't know.
Your coworkers, your boss.
Absolutely. But we're looking for people making a difference in this industry. Think people doing interesting things, people being bold. And then you get up on stage and accept it'll be a Olympic style medal kind of thing.
Olympics.
They're currently being produced overseas by hand.
All right.
Somebody's hand. I don't know whose hand it is.
It's like homemade.
Yeah, they're homemade.
Whose home was it made in?
Anyway, so that's our story for the events. And then we're already in plans for our 2025 events. And there's going to be some cool new things happening.
Yeah, we're going to change some things a little bit. So stay tuned.
Absolutely. All bigger and better, of course. Anyway, that's us for today. So thank you for joining us on Velocity This Week Live. We're, of course, your source for the latest in private brands, private label, and retailer-owned brands.
And so, join us every Wednesday right here at 1:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on LinkedIn and YouTube. You could stay informed about breaking news, industry insights, upcoming events, and our expert opinions in the private brand industry. You're the expert.
I know, you're the expert.
Okay. Subscribe now on YouTube and hit the bell so you can always know when we're on and never miss an episode.
And don't forget, you can join the conversation, ask questions, and get involved. We look forward to seeing you next week. I'm Christopher Durham.
I'm Laraine Durham.
Thank you for joining us on Velocity This Week Live. Be bold.
Be bold.